Good morning. Welcome to this fantastic Friday where we talk about fun and family and food. I'm focused on finding 10 people who have 100 pounds or more to lose. Does that describe you or someone you love, someone in your family, someone you know? If you're serious about getting free coaching from me, who understands exactly what you're going through and what you've been through in so many ways, hit me up below on my link for your free, always free coaching, 20-minute face-to-face on Zoom interview where we're going to talk about your personal health goals for the next 30 days. Would you like more energy? Would you like your tummy to be a little slimmer, your pants to fit a little better? Would you like to be more focused? Would you like to have cravings under control? I can help you. On this fantastic Friday, I want to bring up something that we haven't talked about yet. I try to get something new 3 times a day. Remember, check me out. Subscribe, hit the bell so you get notifications, like, and share. I'd love to have you share what I'm doing. I want to be an encouragement and a blessing every day. Let's talk about food. Today, we're going to call this fantastic flippin' food. We're going to flip. We're going to talk about flippin' food that we maybe haven't been willing to or don't like or aren't used to eating. Let's talk raw and real. I keep it real. So let's talk about what we do with our babies and our toddlers and our young children as parents when we want to introduce new foods to them. I mean, don't we want our children and grandchildren to have a broad experience with food? We want them to be flexible. We want them to grow up to be adventurous, to try different textures of food and tastes of food. When you're born, you're growing up as a child. If you're not exposed to certain foods, you're not going to eat them. We expose them so they will appreciate the incredible kinds of food that God created, that people grow, that are made, so they can be more well-rounded people, right? And especially to be more healthy, to have more options. The options that our culture gives us, it's fast food, junk, fat, sugar, right? We don't want that. So let's ask ourselves today on this fantastic Flippin' Food Friday, do we mature through life the way that we want our children and grandchildren to? You know, if we've got 100 pounds or more to lose, we've made a lot of bad decisions, a lot of bad decisions about food that aren't even for our good, you guys. We don't feel worthy. We haven't acted in a worthy way. Are we maturing through life? Are we willing and open to trying new foods that are good for us? Let's talk. Let me give you some examples for me personally. A couple years ago when I started this new journey of never going back, I'm never going back. I made that decision. You made that decision? You want to change. You're sick and tired of being sick and tired, and you want to change, and you want it to work. If you made that decision, but you're not sure how to do it, schedule a 20-minute call with me. I'd love to help you. We add in great nutrition, the best on the planet, to change you from the inside out. Let me share some personal. A couple years ago when I started this, there were certain foods that I had either not been exposed to or didn't like. One was avocado. I never grew up having avocado. I don't remember my parents feeding me avocado. And I just didn't like it. I didn't really know it, but I thought I didn't like it. A nurse friend of mine, a dear close friend of mine, suggested that in my nutrition shakes, my new incredible protein shakes that aren't like anything you've ever had in your life, total meal replacement. She didn't like avocado either, but she found some frozen little avocado bites at the store. And she put them in her shake and the smoothie, and she could not believe the texture, how smooth they were. And of course, avocados are really, really healthy fats, and they're super, super, super good for you. Like, it's one of the top foods that's really healthy, right? I didn't like her idea, but I was willing. I was willing. And my kids, I hadn't exposed them to really avocados either. Sure enough, guess what? Now we keep frozen avocado bites to throw in our smoothie. They're delicious. They didn't taste like I thought, but I know that they're really good for me. And I make sure that the taste of, the other ingredients satisfy me. I was also like that with broccoli. I didn't like broccoli growing up as a kid. Maybe it was a texture. I didn't like broccoli. As an adult, I've come to love broccoli. Again, maturing in my understanding of what's good for me. What's good for me. I didn't get to the point of being 400 pounds by always making decisions that were good for me. Did you? How about you? Can you relate to that? I fell in love with broccoli, and now I eat broccoli several times a week. I love broccoli. And I don't always put cheese on it. It's great steamed. Cauliflower is the same way. I didn't like cauliflower growing up. I have come to love cauliflower in all its forms. I don't eat rice, so I use cauliflower rice. I fix cauliflower couscous. Everybody loves my recipes with seasonings. Those are some examples that I'm giving you. And I want us to open our minds through mindfulness. Monday is Mindful Mondays, but let's on this fantastic Flippin' Food Fridays, consider having a willing heart. Do you have a willing heart to change? Because guys, when we have 100 pounds on us or more, that's an extra human being that we've been carrying around for a long time. An extra human being that's at least 100 pounds. Could you carry a 100-pound human being or more on your back? That's what we're doing. So we have to be willing to change. And it's got to start with what we're consuming. We've got to be willing. Let's be willing. I mean, aren't we worth it? Don't we have dreams and goals and longings? Don't we deserve to say, I'm done with the past and the habits and the thoughts and what I'm willing to eat and not eat? This afternoon on our final edition of Fantastic Fridays, we're going to talk about flipping foods and foods that we don't need anymore to eat. Are we willing to say goodbye forever to things that are poison for our bodies? Are you going to keep eating poison? I'm not. We're worthy. God made us on purpose, for a purpose. We've been talking about that. Let's be willing and open to try new healthy foods, to be creative with food that's good for us. Hit me up below, subscribe, share, and comment. Tell me how I'm doing. I want this to be a blessed place to come, a place that people enjoy seeing what's next and hearing from Anita. God bless you. Have a great, fantastic, flippin' family fun food Friday. And see me this afternoon for more tips. God bless you. Have a great day.